my junior friends, and my colleagues. Today, I will like to share one special trial which I conducted under Section 302 of IPC, that is murder, before the court of Additional Session Judge Amravati Satarkar sir of Sampagiri, resident of Satargaon, Taluka Nandgaon, Khandeshwar, district of Amravati, and the state was represented by DGP Sri Kadu. As per prosecution story, the accused has committed the murder of his mother-in-law when she was fetching water from the well at about 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. And the well was situated near the entrance door of the house. And approaching to that entrance door, there was a road, and to the opposite side there were again houses. The accused was not doing any work. His entire family, that is his wife and two children, were residing with the mother due to her soul mercy. And so far as the accused is concerned, he was not doing any work. But at the time of eating, he used to remain present in the house, at her mother-in-law's house. These were the facts and base of the case. I received the charge. As nobody had taken the bail of the accused, he was under trial, and after getting the charge sheet and perusal of the charge sheet, and so also the post-mortem report of the deceased, I came to the conclusion that one child witness, aged about 10 to 11 years, was the eyewitness of the said incident. And I took the instructions from the accused by visiting him at jail. I won't find any substance. In fact, it was not a moral case as per me, ethical case as per me. But still then, because of insistence of the sarpanch of that village, who was my classmate in the school, I conducted it in pauper. In order to verify the spot, I go to Satargaon. I went to Satargaon and see the spot, draw the map, and verified that whether the whale is visible from the other side where that child witness was standing. The whale was visible, and if anybody is fetching water from that whale, that too is also visible. That too was also visible. And my accused, when she was fetching water from the whale by way of bucket and rope, that time he took a dagger, and from backside he stabbed her, and with that blooded dagger he ran away from the road and villagers also, in order to catch him, started to run after him. The accused ran for a distance of about 1 kilometer, and thereafter the villagers arrested him, and the sarpanch of that village informed to the police station, and he was arrested by the police. This was the situation of the case. Now, as I have took the case and filed the wakalatnama for the accused, it became my abundant and moral duty to conduct that session trial. The complainant was the wife of the accused, whose mother was murdered by her son, by her husband, and in such type of situation, it becomes very difficult rather to ask the questions to the prosecutrix complainant. Still then, by taking the defense of total denial, I started with the evidence of that case. DGP Sri Kadu examined the prosecutrix, took the examination in chief of the prosecutrix, and tried his level best to bring each and everything on record. There was little scope to bring anything in my favor, that is in favor of accused, from the mouth of that witness, that is wife of the accused, who was complainant in that case. Still then, in order to confuse her, I asked some relevant questions. She answered to it. And the moment when I said that, when I asked her that, as your husband was not doing any work, and because of which you have to remain forcibly at your mother's house along with your children, and therefore you are telling falsely against your husband. At the moment I asked this question to her, she started to cry loudly in the court, and court also showed thorough sympathy for her. In this way, anyhow, I completed the cross-examination of the prosecutrix complainant. Thereafter, other witnesses were also examined. They also corroborated the version of the complainant. Then child witness, he also came in the witness box. He narrated the entire story as stated in his statement. There was least scope to ask a single question for me. There was no omission, no corroboration in the statement of that child witness. Still then, I tried my level best to bring some facts in my favor, and accordingly I go on putting the questions to him. But it's very difficult, my friends, to make the hostile a child witness. And the court also relies on the trustworthiness of a child witness solely. My every question was denied by him. My suggestion was to him that the veil is not visible from the point where you were standing. Then my second suggestion was that the bela, by the with the help of which one is fetching water from the well, is not visible from the point you were standing. He denied each and everything because it was fact. The veil was clearly visible. And he won't give any admission in my favor. Then the entire evidence of all the prosecution witnesses was recorded. I was sure that he will go for life. I prepared myself in that fashion and manner. Argument was made at length, and when Satarkar sir, the honorable presiding officer, were very simple and a person of pious nature. They asked me about the sentence. I straightway told before the court that, sir, he has committed a crime which is not legal, moral, and ethical in the ethical as per prosecution story and as per the evidence came on record. He has killed his mother-in-law. Therefore, I would want to say I don't pray for any type of leniency to be showed to the accused, and I leave it to the honorable court to grant the punishment to him. And accordingly, the honorable court ordered him for punish him for life. So, my friends, what I want to say is, child witnesses are very dangerous witnesses. Then illiterate persons are also very dangerous witnesses. They never escaped. You ask in any fashion and manner any question to them, they will say the same thing to you. So, thank you.